Agatin chitab kalenjin eng witugul ole imitei itagat eng tetutieng'ung nebo tililindo rani. Kainenyu ko Chesankaro Sirma ak kabarastaindet nekimitei tuwai eng oretab kabarunoik ko Naomi Cherotich. Kibendi kekustyini kong logoiwekab emet eng betutab rani choto chekatestai eng kebeberwek cheterterchin ole kitaune ole karutechi taunetab Eldoret committee noto kikitoi asikochikil angot kosubi ng'atutik sipitalishek cheikoitoi kanyoiset nebo kidney and organ transplant asikoib kerutik chebo biikab emet kotinygei ak kanyaisonoto. Koib kora kerutik chebo biikab emet committee noto kotinygei ak logoiwek chebo kamanut chotok chebo kanemunet ak aldaetab soromok koboto kebeberwek alak chebo borto. Ole kinyoru sirindenyo Isaac Kogei asikoarorwech logoiwechuto eng koindo.
Committee notok indochin Professor Elizabeth Bukusi nebo ng'echeret eng kibagengetab Independent Investigation on Tissue and Organ Transplant Services kokataach kerutikab biikab emet chong'indonywa ko makimuch keng'ong icheket kosubkei ak logoiwek chotok chebo kamanut chekaikoitoi eng ung'ot.
Now you've asked an important question, why are we providing different ways? Sometimes someone can realize that perhaps what I did, maybe there are questions to it. And they may not want to come and speak in public because they may have concerns. Concerns about perhaps their security. Perhaps they have not even told their family members. So if they come out in public and their family sees them, they'll wonder, but why is this person going there? So part of the importance in medicine is that we provide privacy, as you have said. That people can be able to make choices and decisions that allow them to be able to say what they want to say, but within the privacy of making sure that they keep their identity secret from everybody else, only known to the individuals that they are speaking to. We are visiting all facilities that are offering this service. So we are not looking only at this county. Every county that has a facility that has offered, and this is actually in the Gazette notice, which is a public document. If you read the Gazette notice, it asks us to review all the facilities that are offering these services.
Mwae Professor Bukusi kole toche icheket kerutikab biikab emet eng noto nebo konai kora biik ak sipitalishek alak cheimuchi kotinyegei ak kanemunet ak aldaetab kebeberwek alak chotok chebo borto cheboto soromok ak konyek ak alak kobate mang'ang'u icheket tugul chotok tesetai ak kakoitoetab logoiwek chotok.
Again, to clarify, the parliamentary mandate is very different, and as those who represent people in this country, it is their responsibility and their right to do an inquiry for themselves. Our review is a very technical review within the Ministry of Health for us to determine what is required, be it from legislation to policy to guidelines to practice to standards. You're asking me a question that I can only respond to the person who gave us this mandate to be able to provide that information. We are in the process of investigating. Once we have investigated and have concluded our investigations, we'll be able to provide the full information of what we have been able to find. If anyone wants to find out how many facilities, the Kenya Medical and Dental Practitioners Council does have a site that allows you to be able, on the website, to be able to see which facilities are licensed to be able to provide certain services, and one can actually find out of those facilities who may be active or not, depending on what. Just like you can find out if you have a doctor who's taking care of you, you can go on that their website and be able to determine, is your doctor currently registered? Are they licensed to provide a service which they are offering you? So that information the council makes very clearly available on their website.
Pituni takasarta noton nekikimwaita eng sipitalitab Medihill Eldoret kele tinyegei ak kanemunet ak aldaetab soromok. Kit noton nekaimongei akine okiliot nenaat mising eng kemoni Katwa Kigen akomwa kole chobotin kou sipitalitab Medihill kokoito logoiwek chotok tugul tinyegei ak sipitalit notok ak tuguk chotok cheingen.
Kebaorian kele kitayari kekooperaten eng ngalekab investigation, keboru kele kitayari kewalu questions alak tugul chetinye committee, kebaru kele kitayari kikoito any documents that the committee requires, and that's what we've done today. We will kitesetai cooperating with the committee. Kamache kemwa kele the committee received as well, and we are happy about it. Position of a Medihill ko number 1, kimokopata kituitos chito nekonu kidney, nekonu soromiet ak chito nekikochin. Kimoko involved in pairing and matching them. Number 2, kimukoboto ng'alekab rabinik. Rabinik tugul chekinyor Mediheal ko professional fees for the medical services. Melen kele chebo kidney anan ko ne. And number 3, Mediheal ko kisub sheria nemi, which is section 80 of the Health Act. That is all.
Kong'eteke taunetab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Ketesetai ak logoiwek kokatestai kurset eng serikali kele koyai imanda kotinygei ak meetab Albert Ojwang nekoibet sobet komi eunekab police eng ketesetab police nebo Central eng taoninitok bo Nairobi. Kamwa kibagengeisiek cheterter cheboto Law Society of Kenya ak Council of Governors kole manyolu kobet sobenyi chichoto eng kasarta nekomitei eng eunekab police. Ako unotok ko magat keyai chikilisiet ak kirwokyi ofisaek tugul cheimuch kokutunygei ak meenyi. Kabit nito eng kasarta nekamwa Inspector General nebo Police Douglas Kanja kole kakeisto eng boisiet ofisaek chebo Central Police Station asikobit kotestai chikilisiet kotinygei ak noto.
Such deaths are really uncalled for. It was pretty sad to read that, and it's been sad to see what's going on now, reawakening all this agitation by the Gen Zs and the country. Honestly, whatever it is that he was accused of, in our view, is something that could have been processed where he was, because there are police stations where he was, and could have been taken, through due process. And if there was anything to charge him for, then in line with the Constitution and the laws, the DPP's authority to prosecute should have been sought if there was any material accusation that met a threshold for one to be taken through the due process in court. But a young man brought 400 kilometers from where he was, and without being given an opportunity to defend himself, dies in what is clearly a very unfortunate, mysterious circumstance in police cells. This country doesn't really need that. It's really sad and unfortunate. I want to send our sincere condolences to his family, but urge all the authorities concerned with investigating this matter to do a fair, impartial investigations and ensure that justice is served and that the family of Albert get justice, and that all the perpetrators who were involved, directly and indirectly, pay a price in line with the law.
As governors, we are not very happy because what the MOU that was signed by the president and the party leader of ODM, Raila Amolo Odinga, one of them is to protect the sanctity of life and to stop harassment of our bloggers. So we want the police to investigate this matter so that we can really get to the bottom of it.
Akekitestai kokakomangei biik chetinye kewelutik eng borwekwak ak chepyosok eng county nebo Kericho. Akomach county assembly nebo Kericho mat kosirto tetetab katabanet nebo rabisiek chebo budget estimates chemitei eng county assembly eng mwaet kole moityi komonut makutikwak. Kabit nito eng tuyetab kanetisiet nekayai kibagengeitab Kericho Civil Society Organization Network eng kibagenge ak kibagengeitab Budget Hub netinyegei ak chikiletab boisietab rabisiek eng emoni. Kinyoru sirindenyo Robert Siele ak koindab logoiwechuto.
Kong'ololjin ketishoni kasarta nekayai tuyetab chikiletab tetet ak katabanetab rabisiek en county nenaat kou budget estimates chemiten en county assembly nebo Kericho, komwa coordinator nebo Kericho CSO Networks neboisie kora kibagengeit nenaat kou Budget Hub en county noton David Ruto kole koituit budget noton chepyosok ak biik chetindoi kewelutik en borwek.
Ko kakiker ko mami komostab chepyosok. Kangeker en document noton komosta netu kokimong kele tonyolu komiten rabinik chetoreti chepyosok ko mami kiy. Koker sana koker komostab County Enterprise Fund. komami rabinik che kokinde county enterprise fund. Inyon chebo disability ko kokinde kele kityo disability equipment.
Kosubkei ak Paul Piagon ne tugetab biik chetinye kewelutik en budget hub en county nebo Kericho komabit karoret neyamat kotinygei ak katabanetab rabisiek cheite milionisiek 8 chekitokyin icheket.
Agere nebo nguni ale makapcharen komie amun kakimwa kele bo tugun chekialchinen BWD tugun nemakinai kele ko tuguchu ko ne any ne tuguchu. So kimache kenai en muda nekiten, kakikoite muda nekiten kabisa asikobit kemwoe kele ne tuguchu kakinde rabisiechu 8 million ichu.
Kamwa Piagon ak Ruto kole makiyai kora ibetab keretab biikab emet anan public participation.
Ko noto sikere komami kiy nebo bichu. Amu makikoi nafasi kokoito makutikwak kinde budget estimate. Ko nguni kemoche kesom county assembly anan kemwochin county assembly kowekta the document back kwa executive koba kochob komie akot yakon subjected to public participation.
So amun kibire kura hii konyolu kekoswech tuguk chekimwoe, kotko makikoswech tuguk chekimwoe ko what is our purpose to be here? So nyolu kobois kit nekileleni ko nobwan oluluktei kemanden en emoni kebetien amun kotko mokoswech tuguk chekimokyinigei ko nes.
Kosubkei ak afiset kobun kibagengeitab biik chetindoi kewelutik en South Rift nebo NCCK Richard Mutai komakat keyai tetetab rabisiek en oret nenin ng'alalet nekarob eun Ruth Ng'erechi nekamwa kole kokitaban kora chepyosok.
Kimache ngeyai kit budget okay, siro rabinik chon amun mokyingei biik tuguk chechang cheyoche ketoret. We could easily much keesien kele mabo iman budget ni amun mabun public participation. Kimache keyochi biik imanit en ng'alekab rabinik chebo biashara.
Ko kakiker ko ki chepyosok kele makinde rabiyan age tugul komostanyon ako kimokyinigei rabisiek amun default kikamwa gavana en kutinyin kole mi 50 million chekoinde lakini kangeker budget en betutab raini ko kakiker 4 million.
Kamach icheket county assembly nebo Kericho kowekta budget noton kwa kebeberta nebo executive and serikalitab county angomanan koibe kakwautik icheket.
Ako kakimwa kele en tai yon kotko mamuch county assembly kowekta document ako konech information kebendi kotini.
Kimache ko rejecten county assembly the bill ako kowekta kwa county itself koba taba kujadilianen ako public participation.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Yetesetai ak logoiwek ko en county nebo Nandi ko tesetai koboru kaimetabgei kobotikab chaik en county noto kosubkei ak alyetab chaik netesetai kowendi ng'weny en emet ole chang kampunisiek che kokorekune alyetab chaik kong'etegei silingisiek 25 agoi silingisiek 19 en kiloit age tugul nebo chaik. Kosubkei ak nito kotesetai kobotik kosome serikali kocheng walutiet nebo chokchinet ole moche ichek kenai kit noto nekoyai korek alyetab chaik missing ko eng nemwaat kele kowo ng'weny alyetab chaik eng siretab Mombasa. Kinyoru reports nebo sirindenyo Nelson Tarbei.
Kakirutochi kabatindetab chaik Robert Maritim eng konyi nemite komosta nebo Kabote nekebor ine kaimetabgei kotinygei ak alyetab chaik netesetai kwendi ng'weny eng emet.
Kokoredusen beit na kemwa kong'etegei siling 25 agoi silingisiek 18. Amache korok awekyi kongoi en kampunisiek cheu Eastern Produce, Nandi Tea, Kamarich ak alak chakorib wakulima akokochin bonus.
Kebor ine kaimetabgei kotinygei ak netesetai kwendi ng'weny alyetab chaik anganda mite barak ripsetab chaik.
Kesember mbaranatak nao kararanit kora kiale tuguk chekisute kerichek chekisute asikobit kotililit mbaret. Kinemu makwekwe koboisie chepkondok chekait ak siling 18. Ndako siling ngot agenge chekakitil to sawasawa. Ko ndakone bonus nguno en factories chu alake chu takilen sawasawa ko reduce angot kele ngalen mi bonus. Lakini nguno ko mami kiy age tugul nil.
Kounoto komwa ine kole kakonyol eng kabatik korekune alyet nebo butetab chaik.
Bute biik 12 alake kobute 10 alake. Ko ikere ile ka reduce ndainyoru ne mami. Nguna koyache kabisa kotuiyo wakulima ngole katuiyo sitakereduce sikonyo silindet butetab chaik.
Kasamune kora serikali kotoret kochutyi kaimutik chemiten eng siretab chaik mising eng komosta nebo Mombasa.
Kasome serikali koyakia kemwa kochutyi ng'alekab auction nebo chaik asikobit konyor mkulima neming'in chepkondok cheyomegei ak boisionik. Amu ngap kalisin phosphate keole. Miman chebo serikali 2500 ngoro chito kouyo ng'ering'en lakini chang. Ko asome serikali kochutyi kabisa kot koro kole angot factorisiek kakitech ko karib mkulima komie.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyu ko Nelson Tarubei.
Ikochin kasubet governors chebo emoni boisietab chepkondok chebo housing levy eng teksetab siresiek eng counties chebo emonito. Kamwa nebo ng'echeret eng Council of Governors ne inendet kora ko governor nebo Wajir Ahmed Abdullahi kole boibochin ichek ng'atutiet nebo president koker kole kaboisie rabisiek chotok bo housing levy eng teksosiek alak chotok chetoreti biikab emet cheboto siresiek, sukulisiek ak sipitalisiek asikobit walet ak bandab tai eng komoswek tugul chebo emoni bo Kenya. Ong'ololi eng komosta nebo Naivasha ole kamwa Abdullahi kole kiyai tuyet governors ak president William Ruto eng wikit kosirtoi kotinygei ak rabisiek chotok bo housing levy ole kiyonchin keboisie rabisiek chotok eng teksetab siresiek eng counties.
Markets are an essential social infrastructure for those communities, and they contribute to the economic well-being in those areas where the houses have been put up. You cannot take people out of a scholar situation with respect to housing, and then they are trading in those markets or they're standing by the roadside selling their wares. If the port can actually support the putting up of market infrastructure. Give the counties the portion relating to county roads, period. If the constitution just clearly says county roads, national trunk roads, isn't it common sense that the portion to maintain county roads should go to the county government? That's all.
What we want to urge the National Treasury is to make sure that the expedite release of these funds, because we don't want to cross the financial year with the pending bills. And lastly is also to request that because you are likely to receive this money late in the month, an extension to close the IFMIS maybe by 3 weeks in order to enable counties to absorb the funds which will be released late.
Ketesetai ko kakomwa nebo ng'echeret eng committee nebo somanet eng bunge nebo boror ne inendet kora ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Ameli kole chobot committee noto koker kole kipsomaninik chemaimuch kochut sukulisiek chebo barak kotesetai somanenywa eng sukulisiek chebo muswoknotet chebo TVETs. Mwaat kole mami amune asikobit matestai ak somanet neranik chekokotar form 4 eng emet.
Serikali imeweza kutoa pesa ya mitihani, imeweza kutoa pesa ya capitation, imeweza pia kusaidia kwa pesa ya universities na TVET. Kama Tindiret tarehe 13 tutakuwa kule Sigoria. Tunataka kupatiana scholarship ya TVET. Scholarship 400. Wanafunzi 400. Partial scholarship. Nataka niambie watu wa hapa. Hata tunapoanza kujenga dining hall hapa, tunataka mafundi seremala, fundi wa electrician na mfundi ambao. Usiseme mtoto amaliza form 4 hata akiwa na D+, hata akiwa na D. Sisi wote hatutaenda police, sisi wote hatutaenda jeshi. Out of the 400 scholarships, muweze mchukue yenu watoto 100 waende huko niwalipie. Wengine pia Chemase watoe yao, Songo Soba watoe yao, Tindiret watoe yao, ili saa zile tunaenda kule tunajaza watoto 1000. Aya kumigi no jenga aga ne momeje ubaishe.
Ketesetai kotindoi maget sukulit nebo musongnotet nebo kipsoen TTI kokol ketik 300,000 eng timdo nebo Kesup Forest eng county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet ko oret agenge nekiribe itonwekab emet. Kama principal nebo sukulinoto kole wendi kotoreti tetutienoto eng kasuldaetab kurset nekikon President William Ruto kole kekol eng emoni ketik bilionishek 15 amait kenyit nebo 2032. Kinyoru sirindenyo Andrew Kimeto asikoarorwech logoiwechuto eng koindo.
Asi konamge ak kurset nekitoi president nebo emoni nebo kolsetab ketik bilion 15 komait kenyitab 2032 kokokushikong sukulitab musoknotet nebo kipsoen TTI kursonoto bo president nebo emoni Dr. William Ruto. Eng kenyit agenge nekokosirto kokomuch kokol sukulinoto bo musoknotet ketik 40,000 eng timdoab Kesup Forest ne kosubke ak principal nebo sukulinoto Joseph Bitok kotorchin sukulinoto kokol ketik 300,000 eng betusiek chemite tai.
Kongete kakitau kolsetab ketik ko college kokekol ketik 47,000 ko Kipsoen National Polytechnic ak ketesetai kekole ketik. Kitinye nursery nemite ketik nguno ako koketutan ketik alak kitaketeni ketik 350 lakini cho kokekol che bityotin nguno che kiribei ko ki National Polytechnic ko ketik 47,000.
Akekol ketik 7,000 and initially kikekol around 40. So kiboiboi ki wanafunzi pe Kipsoen kejoinen serikali eng koletab ketik and initiative of president of planting the 15 billion trees has already started and we are very proud to be part of the initiative.
Tindo kora sukulinoto maget nebo kotoi nursery chebo seedlings chebo ketikab logoek asikotoret kabatik eng komosato konyor seedlings choto eng nyumnyumindo.
We have also grown fruits. We intend also to come to that area of fruit trees. It's quite very important that we include fruit trees and we have 2,000 avocados in our tree nursery. We have also training our trainees so that they can also be growing fashion fruits, and come next year we want to train also our trainees, especially trainees of agriculture, to know how to grow coffee. Coffee is also quite very important for our trainees to know, and that's another skill that we are going to offer in our institution for our trainees.
Ikimiti kora sukulinoto bo musoknotet kokochini naet biikab boror chetinyegei ak kolsetab ketik mising ko chetinye nursery beds akobo magutik chemiach chebo boisionichoto bo tutanetab ketik.
We are actually also collaborating with the community so that we know in our community we have members of the community who have various skills. They have already some skills, and therefore we want to recognize their skills through current method of the directive from the government called recognition of prior learning. So our trainers have been trained, about 10 trainers will be now training the members of the community who have various skills. We know some of them are very good in growing of trees, and we have women group around who are doing that particular business of growing trees. So we want to recognize them through recognition of prior learning so that they also get documents showing that they can actually do that work very effectively.
Kongete county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Andrew Kimeto.
Akakokoito kurset director nebo KVDA Ruben Chepsongole koityi serikalitab emoni kokanapta boriet nekitokyin kerichekab bokitet asikobit mawech sobonwek chebo neranik eng emet kou ole kikebaorionchi. Kamwa Chepsongole kole kokwo barak mising mungaretab kerichekab bokitet eng emet ole nyolu koyai kit age tugul serikali kotonon mungaranato. Kang'ololien Kabarnet ole kamwa ine kole magat keng'em kerichek tugul chebo bokitet kale chekinyorchin eunekab biik asimatakealda kokeny eng mait kole makingen ole kiibe kerichechoto yo kakinam ako unotok komite kamuget nebo kotakealda kokeny kerichechoto koipchi kouit boriet noto nebo kirindaet nebo kerichechoto bo bokitet.
Kuna dawa hii ambayo tunaona kwamba itakuja kuumiza watoto. Kuna mambo ya pombe. Kuna mambo ya panga. Mheshimiwa Kandie, nataka tuelezwe ile panga ambayo inashikwa na polisi inawekwa wapi? Hatujawahi kuona panga zote ambayo imeshikwa na polisi wanafanya mpaka fanya kwamba leo tumeshika pangi kunia 20, thamani yake ni milioni 40 ama milioni 20. Hiyo pangi inashikwa ni wapi inaelekezwa? Mbona hatujawahi kuona kwamba imechomwa ama imeharibiwa? Mambo haya tunataka kuona kwamba kama ni pangi imeshikwa, koti lazima watende mahali ambayo wataweka XP. Kama ni pangi, polisi wakishika mkora ile mtu amba pangi ipelekwe, akifika kotini, kama kesi inaendelea, all hiyo dawa siwe seized katika koti. Kwa sababu tumeona kwamba hii panga ambayo inashikwa alafu inarudi kuuzwa kwa hiyo watoto wetu. Kabarnet hapa pangi imecha. Na kuna hata pikipiki siku hizi zinatembea mheshimiwa, iko na sauti yake ya kujulisha wale watu wa kufuta pangi tumeingia town. So tunataka kusema zile pande zote ambayo imeshikwa na polisi zimewekwa wapi? Mnaona Kenya hii tunaambiwa kwamba Ivory hii inaitwa nini, pepo la sanduku sinakamatwa, hatujui imewekwa wapi. Wakati wa mzee Moi sinasanywa sote na inachomwa. Ni lini hii mambo ya Ivory itachomwa ni julikane kwamba watu wasiendelee kuua wanyama wa pori? Ni lini pangi itachomwa ndio julikane kwamba serikali wakikamata pangi sinaharibiwa, sinaenda wapi? Sasa tunataka mheshimiwa, we want to know. Na tunataka tuambiwe zile sote ilikuwa imesanywa siko wapi? Na kama imeharibiwa iliharibiwa wakati gani? Na kama kuna watu na collude, kama kuna maafisa ambao wana collude kuchukua ile XP katika police station wauze, then those follow action. Kwa sababu wanarudi kuuzia watoto wetu.
Ageng logoiwek chebo ureriosiek ko eng kabelisietab kei nebo Paralympics ko emetab Kenya ko agenge eng emotinwek chenootin kobel mindilok ako yae komie. Eng taonit nebo Londiani koyae training nenyi Vincent Kibet nelabati labatosiek chebo 1500 meters ak 800 meters. Ole kangalal Vincent Kibet ak sirindetab logoiwek nebo Kass TV Bernard Kemei akong'ong oleu training nenyinet.
Kanutik ko Victor Kibet Cheriot, kikisikyo ang komosta nebo Bureti Cheplanget location, boutique sub location, en olimbo Bureti. So ane kwa labatindet nebo Paralympics under T12 1500 5000 en gurane amitunen komosta nebo deliveries ngatumek atreneni ngarikab Paralympics. Sometimes awendi olimbo Kericho abatreneni ngalekab Paralympics en ole miten Paralympians wenzangu. Ko en oliep ka kotam keitreneni pole pole mara ak my guide nemi oliep ka kilen Dominic Legard anatam ko kaidenon because of issues chebo barabara. So ko tam keitreneni tuan pole pole ambaye kikotrenenon ako yu amiten betutab raini ko kikotrenenon ako konon some guideline kotakara akuyo ale kirwoito ano ak kenyorundo ano skills eng waek kotakara tu yu ami.
Ako yuto ko kakituch kayumetab logoiwekab emet eng orititab tetutieng'ung nebo tililindo rani. Kainenyu ko Chesankaro Sirma, kabarastaindet nakimite tuwai eng oretab kabarunet ko Naomi Cherotich. Testai ikere Kass TV, kimnatet naet.